Who is Lillia?
The newest champion. Do you not know anything about Lillia?
No, I don't know nothing.
Alright, bro, here we go. You ready for this? I gotta let you hear about this champion.
Oh no, dude.
Here you go, here you go. I'll just start this off for you. Champion has a 5-man sleep, and it's global.
Okay. Yeah, I'm done. I'm a TFT player now.
Hey guys, I just wanted to interrupt this video real quick just to let you guys know that I stream every morning, Monday through Thursday on Twitch from 7 to 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time MST. Should be a little animation going across the screen right now with my Twitch information. Come check me out. And then on Fridays and Saturdays, we stream in the evenings from 5 until whenever. So don't forget to go drop by. Now, let's get back to the video. Okay, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Greetings, goats and deers, and welcome to the Lillia Champion Spotlight. She's a lovely deer girl jungler, a daughter of a great tree, and she can see everybody's dreams, and puts people to sleep to help out her tree mother.
Okay, let's
She just
watch
got added
it.
to the PV, and as always, we'll take a look at her abilities, her emotes, and her skin at the end,
Lillia,
Spirit
Champion
Blossom.
Spotlight.
Before we get to the abilities, enjoy her emotes.
Did it work?
Well, I'm gonna try and skip to the abilities.
It's short enough to
Okay.
movement monster. So let's get over her ability. She has a pretty simple kit, so let's get over her abilities. Her passive makes each of her abilities
Read this, bro. Lilia's skills apply Dream Dust, dealing 5% max health damage over 3 seconds.
Yep, seems
Bro,
seems balanced.
she's gonna build Morello. She's gonna build Leandries. She's gonna build Rylai's. And
And you're just gonna die.
and you're just gonna die by being near her. What's up, Cody? How's it going? Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. We're just venting about this new champion that they're coming out with, and it's disgusting. Let's continue.
apply a damage over time effect on enemies,
God, wait,
damaging
that's
them
just
for
her
a
passive.
percentage of
Wait,
their max
that's not
health,
even, like,
with a capped
an
damage
ability.
against jungle monsters. It doesn't stack or increase the damage if you do it multiple times, but it just refreshes its duration. Her Q, Blooming Blows, has 2 effects.
Look at this. Look at this. Her Q is insane, by the way. Insane.
What is this?
Lilia's skill hits grants 8% plus, magic damage, movement speed for everything. So she hits you, she gets movement speed. And it stacks for up to 5 times. So she can just get faster and faster and faster as she's running around. Active. She swirls her freaking branch, dealing some magic damage, plus magic damage, plus 45, plus her scaling, AP scaling, in true damage on the outer edge.
Yeah, no.
This
No,
one singular
good.
ability does magic damage and true damage, who both scale the exact same, by the way, plus a stacking movement speed buff. What is
Yeah,
that?
A passive giving
I'm
her
not
stacking
playing
movement
with
speed
you,
up
dude.
to 5 stacks every time she hits with an ability, and an active that deals an AoE around her, dealing magic damage to close targets and true damage to those in the outer edge. The cooldown is short enough to let you stack the movement speed with just the Q, and the stacks don't go off altogether, but instead one by one.
There's no way.
It's not real, right?
There's no way. No way Riot was like, yeah, this is the
Her
one.
W, Watch Out Deep, makes her do a huge strike with her staff dealing magic damage,
This is pretty much
increased for
Aatrox's
those that are
Q
in the
on the
center
third
of it.
one.
It makes
Whatever.
her
Yeah.
dash a bit, but it doesn't dash over terrain,
trying to YouTube
any
video
type of
on
terrain. She will just cast it near the edge, close to her. Not make her jump over it, no matter how small. Swirl Seed is her E, tossing a seed.
Okay. Swirl Seed, her E, bro. Lilia lobs a Swirl Seed overhead, dealing 70 magic damage plus a little bit of scaling. Where it lands, and reveals the target and slows them by 25% for 3 seconds. If no enemies are hit, the seed rolls until it hits an enemy or collides with terrain. Her E is global.
That's dangerous. Why don't I not wake up?
I hate it.
I don't know what
You can literally just roll from bot to top because there's nothing stopping you in between.
Exactly. Like as a jungler, bro, you're sitting there and you're like you back whatever, and you see bot lane's kind of going a little bit crazy. You're like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw an E down bot lane and see what happens.
Exactly.
And
what is this hyper Nunu champion that they just made?
it's you just throw an E and then you can go farm. You can go farm your jungle.
dealing magic damage when it hits an enemy, slowing them and revealing them
I'm
for a few
not
seconds.
playing League,
If
bro.
no
I'm telling
enemies
you
are
right now.
hit, it will roll until it hits an enemy or
I'm a
collides with
TFT
terrain.
player
If you
only.
toss it directly on an enemy,
And
it
look
will
at that,
just
it's
break
AoE
instantly.
too.
Having a
It
global
hits
range,
and then
you can
splashes.
toss it through your base and it will roll
What?
until it hits something. You also have a marker showing you
That's
where it
not
will
real,
end
by
its
the
roll.
way.
That's a pretty fun ability.
What is that?
Like, that's insane, right?
That
Obviously,
champion is so stupid.
obviously, that's not the actual cooldown, but like, whatever.
Yeah.
And finally, her ultimate,
Wait, is this
Lilting
rolling
Lullaby.
down bot? It's just going.
No, yeah, no, it literally doesn't stop until it hits a player, a minion, terrain.
It looks like it's going through friendly minions, so
Yeah, it goes. I mean, obviously, it doesn't hit your own minions, so it's a global, like, vision revealing
On-
slow
on a 10-second cooldown.
on a 10-second cooldown, and look, it's on a 10-second cooldown with no CDR items, by the way. And it applies her Dream Dust passive, which then allows her
When
to...
awakened by damage, they take an additional. Did they not learn from Zoe that people don't like that nonsense? Did they not learn?
But here's the thing. Lillia causes all champions with Dream Dust, and so she can hit.
Yeah.
She can hit literally. She can go inside of a team fight and Q and hit all 5 people and put the entire enemy team to sleep for 2 seconds.
There's no way.
The entire enemy team asleep for 2 whole seconds. That is so. Imagine. You go in with Lillia, and you press Q, and then you press R, and you sleep the entire enemy team, and then Nico goes in and presses R and kills everybody because there's a bonus damage buff when they're asleep.
Causes enemies that are affected by
Imagine
her
Vlad
passive to go
coming in and
drowsy for
ulting
1.5
everybody.
seconds,
Right,
making
bro?
them increasingly slow over the
Be
duration,
insane.
then falling
That'd
asleep
be
for
so
a few
insane.
seconds,
Vlad
unable
just
to
coming
move
in,
or act until
REs
damaged by an
everybody,
enemy
wakes
with a
them up with an additional 100
non-periodic
damage, and then his
damage,
ult
meaning
goes
her
off.
passive won't wake up enemies from their slumber. If they are not damaged, they will wake up
freaking
after the effect
insane,
ends,
dude.
but if
It's
damaged by
literally
an ability,
Zoe-
they will take
it's
additional
Zoe
magic
bubble,
damage.
But
Maxing
it's
out the
global.
abilities, the passive just increases the cap for monsters, the Q
And then it does
increases the
extra
damage,
damage when you
true
wake 'em
damage,
up, bro.
and
What?
movement speed you
What?
Holy freak, Ryan. There's no way that this is real. There's no way that this is real life. This champion has a slow, has a global 5-man sleep that does bonus damage when you wake them up. Like,
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Playing that game.
dude.
Not playing it.
And
I am a TFT only player because I'm insane at TFT, and I don't gotta worry
then,
about that.
and then there's champions that do absolutely nothing.
Yeah, like yeah, you could play. What do you call it? Rumble, or you could go play that. You could play Graves, or you could put the entire enemy team to sleep.
Yeah, it's kind of insane, dude.
You could play Kindred, in which you have to jungle perfectly and counter jungle perfectly,
Or your hose.
just to get the tiniest reward to actually be a champion.
Just to become a champion in the first place.
Or you can put the entire enemy team to sleep.
That's gonna get nerfed, dude. It has to be. It's gonna get nerfed.
It's not gonna get nerfed. That's just gonna be the champion.
No, so like it'll like her kit I think will stay roughly the same. But I have a hard time seeing Riot like someone's gonna throw their E down bot lane and like randomly hit the ADC and then they just press R and it's like, oh, congratulations, there's a free kill and I wasn't even there.
Maybe it's not.
Nope. Nope.
It's literally zero risk for the potential to win your bot lane for them. Oh.
Sleep, and then you just put them all to sleep. Yeah, no.
Imagine flashing in, pressing Q, and then putting the entire enemy team to sleep.
And then you get movement speed, so you can just peace out.
Yeah, and you just get a stacking movement speed buff for your for using your abilities. Congratulations, you pressed your buttons. You deserve to be faster.
Yeah, just take phase rush and just never get caught by anybody.
Oh my gosh, phase rush would actually be insane on this champion because Q AOE, W AOE, R point and click, and then like so you go in, you start off with a Q and then you W and then you auto and then you just zoom away and then you're like, oh, by the way, everyone still has Dream Dust on them. Let me just press R real quick and win the team fight for my entire team.
You can initiate the fight like 5 seconds earlier by just going in, queuing everybody, getting everybody with stacks, autoing, getting out with phase rush, and putting them to sleep, and then your team just jumps on for the 2 seconds.
Right, and then they
take an extra damage.
And not to mention, the entire enemy team is burning for your maximum health this entire time from your passive.
Yeah, no way.
and they're also burning from Leandries, and they're also burning from Morella. So.
But yeah, all right. I think I'm gonna hop off.
Yeah, so I'm gonna end stream. Thanks for.
Hey, no problem.
All right, guys, we'll be back on tomorrow morning.